Good evening and welcome to our Tuesday edition of I was waiting for you guys to cheer me on and say it's BELAC's Giving Tuesday. Hey, it's edition. It's getting late, so I said I better jump on really quick to do It's Terrific Tuesday. I pray that you all have had a terrific Tuesday thus far. But I wanted to jump on. Today is Tuesday, and you know how we do it here at the foundation. Every single Tuesday is what our BELAC Giving Tuesday. What does that mean to you? What does that mean to us? To us, that means we challenge you every single Tuesday, 300, and it's 52 weeks of the year. So 52 weeks every Tuesday, we challenge you to donate a minimum of $7 or more to our cause to help us to continue to change the lives of others one smile at a time. So it's been one of those days, an amazing day. It's Terrific Tuesday, but it's also, if you can see me with this nice shirt on, it's also milestone, should I say, in life. Today is that day so many years ago, a couple decades ago, that I was blessed and honored and privileged for God to see fit to make me a mom for the very first time. So today is my firstborn's birthday, and so we celebrate her, but I'm so thankful just to be mom, just to see the growth from having a child, carrying them, and they're growing up, being adults, and having their own children now. So it's been a terrific Tuesday, I can say that, especially with not having Caleb here. So it's definitely a great milestone to celebrate and to be able to honor children, my children who are still living. And so I always say, with us being less one, it doesn't make it any easier, but it does, as a mom, make me feel so much more happy for my other children who are continuing to see birthday after birthday, month after month, and to see them having their ups and downs and going through what we call life, this journey. So again, it's Terrific Tuesday. It's our BELAC Giving Tuesday, which we give every single Tuesday. Wanted to jump on, I always say real quick, and share some stuff with you. So simply that, if you follow us on Instagram at BELAC Foundation, if you do not, but if you follow us on Instagram, we've posted the links. If you follow us here on our page or our BELAC Williams, we have two actual Facebook pages for the foundation. You can see our posts, but I wanted to take time for those of you who don't know about our store. I will post it after I get off live, but just want to show you some of the things that we have. You've probably seen them if you have not. These are definitely other ways that you can help support our cause. So here is a wonderful green. You know what green is? If you don't, shame on you. Green is for lymphoma, which is the type of cancer Caleb had, T-cell lymphoblastic lymphoma. And this t-shirt simply just has BELAC Foundation in it. It's glittery, it's blingy, it's whatever you call it, bedazzly, all of that different stuff. If you go on our website, the shirts are there, or you can email us or inbox us on Facebook to see if we have your size. We do have stuff in stock. I do have inventory count, so I can tell you whether or not we have your size or not. So this comes in green, and it comes in our yellow gold. Gold is for what? Childhood Cancer Awareness Month, which is when? September, all 30 days, every single year. It's National Childhood Cancer Awareness Month. And so again, the green and gold are just the exact same. They're just the color. I absolutely love it. I'm going to get it a little bit closer so you can see the ribbon. It simply says BELAC Foundation. What is BELAC Foundation? BELAC Foundation is a nonprofit childhood cancer organization that helps provide assistance, advocates, awareness, and supports for those families battling childhood cancer. Who is BELAC Foundation? BELAC is simply, you could probably see it here, it's Caleb's name spelled backwards, and it stands for Believe Every Life Acquires Cure. And so this is the second shirt that we have. We actually have a vendor who does all of our wonderful, wonderful shirts for all you guys or all you ladies who are looking for Valentine gifts to give, and you want to do it for a great cause. We came out with our men's shirts. I want to say last year we came out with our men and our children's shirts. Of course, they're unisex, so we already had orders for our ladies that wanted these shirts. So these are, if you don't want so much bling, this is the actual kid size shirt that I have, but it does come in adults. But they were created for men, so they don't have to worry about all that blingy glitter, and it just has the gold ribbon with BELAC Foundation on it. Kids and men, but a woman can also wear it. And then the same shirt, I love those shirts actually. The same shirt, I don't have to put it up so high. The same shirt comes in black with the green ribbon, and it says BELAC Foundation on it. And this is a kid size 5'6" it says, so I'm assuming that may be a small. I don't have my glasses on. You guys know I never know where my glasses are. So there's some, oh, they're way over there, so I can't go get them, but I see them. They're on the stand. But this is a small. I think a 5'6" would be a size small, but this is a kid small. It also comes in small, medium, large for children. Comes in all sizes. You can get it. I want to say they go up to either 3X or 4X with men, but I would have to confirm that. But those are 4 shirts. Of course, if you've seen our lives before, we still do have masks. These are our masks that came out for our annual childhood cancer 5K. This is, if you can see it, I'm not sure. That's our logo, one of our logos. This is my favorite logo in the whole world. This is my favorite picture of Caleb. So, and then yeah, those are the masks we have left. We have a few left. Trying to get hats. So here's our BELAC hats. I absolutely love. I don't like hats, but I absolutely love these hats. So definitely I will rock them. Yeah, I'm probably biased because it's the foundation's hats, but because it's our Giving Tuesday, this is other ways that you can support our cause by purchasing some BELAC gear. I had the same 2 hats. I'm trying to pull out another one out of the box. You can have it in gold with the green ribbon or green with the gold ribbon. Which one do you like? Or you can, if you're like me and we're green all the time, you can do green. So this is green. Then you have the green hat with the gold words and the green ribbon. You have the black hat with the green or the gold ribbon, or you have the black hat with the green ribbon and gold words. Tongue twister, because I was trying to think what was I saying. So let me put these hats back together. We have hats. If you are really a childhood cancer person or fan or lover, we have these nice, I should have just had mine. Yeah, I don't think I can open these without opening it, so I don't want to open them because they're super, oh no, actually, I can't open it. Well, I'll change my mind, I can't. Oh yes I can, see it has a flip. So anyways, so these are our nice, it says Cure Childhood Cancer. So if you would like a nice bracelet, these are our nice childhood cancer bracelets. They are beautiful. You can wear them in September when we're asking you to rock gold, or you can wear them anytime. Again, just showing you some things that we have on stock in inventory. The bracelets go fast, so while supplies last, we have to catch things like that when it's September, so they don't always last after September. This is some stuff that we just had left over. We have our wonderful awareness ribbons. So here is our green, which is again for lymphoma. This is our green awareness ribbons, keychains. We have different types of keychains. So we have a multitude of those. I'm dropping stuff out of my bag. I tell you, if you guys know someone who makes silicone bracelets, we are definitely in need of more bracelets. We are down to our last. But if you are not rocking, you know, my pastor and a couple of people I know, I do it only in September. They have their arms all lined up with all the different organizations that they support. So, of course, you probably can't see it because it's green on green, but our BELAC Foundation, oh yes, you can, look at that. Our BELAC Foundation wristbands. If you don't have one, shame on you. You should get one of these, rock it, so people can ask you, what is that? Why do you have a green wristband on? Or what does that green wristband say? I tell you, every time I put a wristband on and I'm out somewhere, somebody ends up taking it off. And then I'm down like another wristband. So I try to keep like 2 or 3 with me, which is not always the case, as you can see. But if you know anyone who makes these wonderful wristbands at an affordable price, please, 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 please put us in contact with them. Not amazing wristband, because they are definitely not amazing. That's a whole nother story. They're definitely not amazing. They take your money and never ship you products, and then try to sell you something that you definitely do not want. It took us over 6 months to get a refund on some things that we never received from them. So definitely not. If you want to, these are like our beginner shirts. We still have some. We sell them for like $7. So these are when we go to the White House yearly. And so these are just some basic shirts that we have. If you want to support us, these are some different shirts that we have. Still a few in stock. Not many, we have a few in stock. Another limited edition is our gold, yellow gold, and it's for Childhood Cancer Awareness Month. If you see it, it says go gold in September, and I'm reading through the shirt, so I hope that you can see it. There we go. So this is a limited edition shirt. We had them made years ago. It's one of our first shirts we made, but we still have a few of these. These are only $5. So if we have your size, I think we only have like small and medium left in these, but if we have your size, they're only $5. I love this shirt too. I think I have to go a different direction for shirts. I showed you one set of keychains. Here's another type keychain we have. You can rock awareness with us with the green and gold. So again, green is for lymphoma. Gold is for Childhood Cancer Awareness Month, which is in September, and it's the National Childhood Cancer Awareness Month. So these are cute keychains that you can rock. Prayerfully, these are two-sided. I hope they are. Just my look, they're not. I think. Hold on. Yeah. Nope. Are not. So, here are our wonderful awareness earrings. And we have, I don't have them at hand reach right now, but these are green. And we have either green with, they're double-sided, so they're either green and green, or green on one side and gold on the other side. These are just green. I'm not sure where my other ones are. They probably haven't been added into our inventory yet, so that's why they're not in this bucket where I'm pulling them out. But I love these earrings because they're cute. If you see me most of the time, like even today, celebrating my daughter's birthday, of course I got my stuff in green. Everything did in green, so I can wear my green shoes. And it's just easier for me because I'm 85% I'm always wearing green. If it's not the foundation, my cleaning service of 20, about to be 21 years in April. My cleaning service also color was green before the foundation started. So how ironic is that? So there's earrings, shirts I've shown you, hats. I'm trying to get this back in here. Keychains. How are you all doing though with this 12? We are day 12 in the new year 2021. Are you making changes to your life? Are you adjusting? I did all of that, and guess what? I'm not a coffee drinker. I love hot cocoa, but I love mugs, and I love mugs for the simple fact that I like to eat soup out of them. I like to eat stuff out of them, not particularly to drink. So I love mugs for that. I like to eat soup out of them. I like huge goblet type mugs. But these are our childhood cancer mugs. They come in different shapes. So if you see one, they might all not come in the same shape mug, but they all have the childhood cancer on it and BELAC, which is for the foundation. And you can see Caleb good on this one if you go up. So BELAC is just Caleb spelled backwards, and it stands for Believe Every Life Acquires Cure. I don't know what that is. So oh my goodness, I definitely forgot about these. So we have these little purse pouches. They call cell phone pouches or whatever. I never carried a cell phone in these, but this one is, it just simply says BELAC Foundation. I'm trying to get it where you can see it. Okay, there we go. BELAC Foundation. It has the green ribbon, and I think that's silver, like a rhinestone type BELAC Foundation. It's not gold. I had to turn around and make sure. And then we have the awareness ribbon, which is gold. You might can't tell it's gold, but it has the gold awareness ribbon. So we also have these in stock, and some of the most of the stuff that I showed you is on our website for pricing. You can email us, or you can send us a message here. We can show you which way to go. And again, I'm just showing you these things because these are other ways that you can help support our cause. All the proceeds for any of our BELAC gear, anything that we sell on our website or that's not on our website and we sell, all the proceeds stay in the organization. They go right back out to the families who we support. Ooh. I'm really not, I really wasn't prepared. I wasn't going to dig through all this stuff, but I guess since I'm here, I thought these were amazingly cute. And we had different vendors to do the shirts. The bling stuff is done by the same vendor, except for the pouches. That's a different vendor. And then these wonderful soaps. This is some soaps. They're like they're soy soaps. So they're like all natural soaps. All they did was stick our logo on them and then create them. They do amazing soaps. They have soaps that look edible. That's how good, you name it, they can make it. So we have this particular soap that is has our logo on it. And then we have one for awareness, which and so then we have the awareness, which is really pretty. It's a awareness ribbon. So we sell these soaps as well. They're on our website. That's a different vendor as well. So we deal with like 3 different vendors for different things that we need. We are super excited. We're super excited because we just got some new logos made. I'm trying not to pull all this stuff out. One last thing out of this bucket, which I'm going to probably regret. If you've ever donated for our sponsors, they donate. I think our sponsor levels start at $250, and that's business or personal. If you've ever donated, if you ever became a sponsor, this is what our sponsor goodie bags look like. You can buy them individually off by not being a sponsor. I think they're $15. I'm not sure, but they're nice. They're beautiful. I love the purple. I love that they're insulated. Can you see? Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Da, da, da. Nope, I can't. Okay, there's the angle. So they're insulated. You can hear it. So it's insulated, and then it has this cute little pocket. So yeah, once we give these out to our sponsors, so we stuff them, of course, with different things, but we give them out to our sponsors. They're so beautiful. I absolutely love them. I have to get some more made. We have a few in stock. Uh-oh. I'm making a mess here. Okay, I'm gonna leave that alone. I'll have to fix that later. And then, last but not least, I just cleaned up and I'm making a mess. I'm making a mess, as my grandson, one of my grandboys would say. Mama, you're making a mess. So that's what I'm doing right now. There's another mug like the one. Actually, it's different. The other one I had just showed you, it said childhood cancer. Just said childhood cancer. This one has childhood cancer awareness on it, which they're both beautiful. It doesn't matter. Wanda, I don't have my glasses on. I'm trying to read what you said. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. I absolutely love it. This was actually, it's so amazing how God works, because all of the things that I wanted to do from the very beginning, and guys, we're going on year 8, so I'm super excited that we have survived the pandemic. We've survived before the pandemic came. We survived year 1, and now we're endeavoring to year 8. Like, what a milestone when we look back from where we started from to where we are now. And it's definitely because of all the wonderful people who support us, who love us, who give, who share, who come out to our events, who follow us when we do community events. All of you guys make a difference. So here is another different style of the mug. Like I said, it's exactly the same. It just has childhood cancer awareness on the bottom, where the other one I think was an older model, or it was a sample that was made for me for our 5K, just some sample stuff that was made. And but it's the same cup. I think that's I need to get some shirts I need to send back tomorrow, actually. Oh, there's the other keychains. I need to do inventory. Ooh, is this what I was looking for earlier? Let me see. I'm still looking. So, Wanda, thank you. That is good. That is good, because a lot of people don't know, and we get new likes and stuff all the time. So, let me take you back, which I don't want to, Wanda, but because you asked, and I love it that you did, because I get that all the time from people who know us, or who've been with who have followed us, or just share. Even today when I was if you can see my arm, of course you guys know we're advocates for One Blood, plasma, any blood product donations, Be the Match, stem cell. We do it all. My team and I, we are advocates about trying to give back in every way possible. So to answer your question, I don't even have a picture of my baby. I don't. So if you go on belacfoundation.org, you'll see this wonderful little kid pop up. And so we started the BELAC Foundation because of him. So Caleb is the founder of our organization. Who is Caleb? Caleb is my son. I'm trying to find a picture of him, but I don't. Oh, here he is. There he goes. I know I just saw him somewhere. I'm going to take him out. And I'm not going to cry, y'all. I'm not going to cry. I'm gonna be a big girl about it. It's definitely a moment for me, though. Like one of those things that I can start crying at any moment during this live talking about it. Especially when I think about today is my firstborn's birthday. So, Caleb, Mr. Caleb, and that's where BELAC spelled backwards is Caleb. So Caleb was my son, and In March of 2011, he actually, let's roll back. He was born, I'm going to fast forward through his life. He was born with chronic bronchitis. He was born at 6 months old, and he was born with chronic bronchitis. So we were used to going to the doctor, or him having bronchitis attacks, him on a nebulizer, him having a albuterol, him having treatments and all of that stuff. In March of 2011, he had a bronchitis attack. Well, this bronchitis attack would take us into a new life as we've never known before. For some of you don't know, I do have a degree in nursing, even though I'm not practicing in that field anymore. I did go to school for nursing. I do have a degree in nursing. And so when he became ill this time, I knew as his mom that something just wasn't right. For Caleb, he didn't like doctors. He didn't like going back and forth. Definitely when I remember when we first started him on his treatments with the nebulizer and things like that, we would have to like hold him down to just get a good, try to get him a good treatment, which he wasn't getting because he was screaming and hollering so much. He's not really breathing in and out like he needed to. And so on this day, it was, I want to say that it was the 11th, 12th of March 2011. I can remember it like no other. I wasn't home, I was out, and I had a teenage children in high school. And so my daughter called and she says, "Mom, I know you guys are out, but Caleb just had a attack, and I gave him his medicine. I'm taking him a bath, and he's gonna go to sleep." We didn't think nothing of it. It's just normal, you know. He's had these episodes before. So that was the 11th, 12th. Day 13, 14. He still, you know, he would be down for a couple days, and then he'd be back to normal, running around, playing, doing all these things that little boys do at the age 4 or 5. And so by day 14, mommy's like, "Okay, Caleb, we're going to give you one more day. If you're not feeling any better, we're going to have to take you to see a doctor." At this point, day 13, 14, he's got his whole little toddler bed. If you know anything about the little kids' toddler beds, he has drug it out of his room, and he literally has it in our living room watching TV. Like at this time, the children didn't have TVs in their room growing up. We did everything as a family. So we all watched TV and stuff in the living room. And so he had drug his TV out. I mean, his bed, toddler bed out, had a car's toddler bed in the living room. And I came home and I said, no. So we went to take him a bath for that night. Fast forward 2 days later, he didn't get better. I went to take him a bath. I never forget, it was Wednesday, March the 16th. I went to take him a bath, and as I'm taking him a bath, I'm just looking at his body. Yeah, most moms don't take their children a bath at age 5, but I did. And I noticed that his left chest wall it was swollen like a breast. It just like a knot was there. And I immediately panicked. Like in my heart, I panicked. I didn't let him know that I was panicking, but I immediately panicked. I picked up the phone and I'm like, "I'm about to rush Caleb to the hospital. Something is not right. It's not normal. We're going now." We get to the hospital. We just went to the closest hospital, and and the doctor there, I mean, immediately he said, after looking at him and viewing him, we finally got him like calm and sedated and stuff, and he said, "It looks like lymphoma." So I'm like, okay, he's saying it's like, you know, it's just all calm. We're going to run some tests, or we're going to do this, and that. We're going to get him comfortable. And that's what they did. They got him comfortable. But in the process of getting him comfortable, they were 911ing us to Arnold Palmer. They had called the ambulance to rush us to triage to ICU, pediatric ICU, to Arnold Palmer Hospital. And so even though the doctor said it at the hospital we were at the time on March the 16th, we didn't get the actual diagnosis for Caleb's T-cell lymphoblastic lymphoma until March the 29th. Mind you, I said we were admitted on the 16th. We were transported by ambulance from one hospital to the next. Might as well say like 2-3 a.m. on the 17th. That was a Thursday. We spent the entire day doing tests, all kinds of things that you never want to imagine in your life doing. So we went to Arnold Palmer, where we would spend the next 3 years of our lives in and out of the hospital. And so it was, like I said, it was determined on the 29th, which they already knew. They were just trying to come up with a care plan and things of that nature before they presented to us, what it was and how we were going to try to fix what it was. And so I'm thankful for the journey. But after that long battle with cancer and just meeting so many families, hearing the horror stories about how they had to stop working, how their jobs were telling them they needed to be at work, just different scenarios and different things. One of the things that I always heard from families battling were they were either tired and exhausted, or it was just a financial burden on their families, no matter where they were married, no matter where they were single, no matter where they were co-parenting. It was just a financial burden because somebody had to be at the hospital at all times when the child was there. They didn't have to, so to say, but when you're dealing with a child that's a pediatric who just drops their child off at the hospital like we do our adult friends and family members and say, hey, I'll come back during visiting hours. For us, we have to readjust and make life happen. And so after Caleb passed away, my family and I sat down and started talking. Actually, let me roll back to the Thursday before he passed away, the 13th. Yeah, it was the 13th. It was Thursday the 13th of June, right before Father's Day in 2013. My sister came to me in the hospital and she prayed. And my sister's one of those, if she says it, it comes to life. She's one of those time capsule in the bottle type ladies. She's a preacher. I love her dearly, but she spoke to me before we prayed. We were having a conversation and she talked to me and she said, I see foundation. I see foundation. That's what she, after we talked, she said, I see foundation in this. And I said, you don't see foundation. You don't see nothing in this, because if my son does not make it through this, I don't want to be bothered with nobody, period, ever. That's my story, y'all. I was one of those families like no other. I did not want to, I just wanted to be over it. It was the worst time. And even now, almost 8 years later, I still say it was the worst time of my life. My whole soul became numb to everything that I've ever known. There's never going to be a greater hurt for me than losing a child that I was blessed to create, carry in my body, bring to life, and then not able to save. Like, your child falls down, you can pick them up. Your child cuts their finger or slams it in a door or bumps their head, you can fix it. But you're telling me that the road that I'm getting ready to go on, or that I've been on for these last couple of years, may be coming to an end. You don't know when, but it's coming. There is no, it's not like it's no fixing. We can't put another Band-Aid on it and fix it. My world had just like stopped. And so after that conversation with her that Thursday, Caleb began to transition from this life to the next on at 3 a.m. on Sunday morning. And I remember we were all in the hospital, and I wasn't, family was in the hospital room with him, and I wasn't moving around. I was just in the bed, like my eyes was closed, and it was like one of those mornings where you just knew something was gonna happen and it wasn't gonna be good. And so at 3 o'clock a.m. he started transitioning from he started, his vitals and everything started shutting down. I immediately called my pastor. I immediately called some other people. After I got myself together, it wasn't immediate. It wasn't like 3 o'clock in the morning. But so they were like, "You need to get up. And, Caleb is getting ready to go. You need to get up." And I said, "No, I can't. I can't move. I'm numb. Like I was like a log. I could not move." And so he didn't pass away then. He didn't pass away till that evening about 5 o'clock. About 5:03 p.m. is when he actually passed away. But of course, the doctors have to wait a few minutes, at least 5 minutes. So 5 minutes after the heart stops to declare that he's gone. But for us, he was gone at 5:03 p.m. on Father's Day. And leaving that house, actually one of my daughters had came to the hospital, and she was wanting to spend the night with us that night because she hadn't been up there the whole time we were there because she was in college. And when she came, he had literally just passed. And so seeing her reaction when she came in the hospital, after, we're joking around, and I'm like, "Oh, you're going to spend the night with mommy and your brother, blah, 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 da, da, da." And then as she's laughing, she was like, "Yeah, but I didn't bring any underclothes and stuff like that." And I was like, "That's okay, because your brother's gone to heaven." And she's laughing, but then her laugh just like froze, like, did she just say what I thought she said? And so for me as mom, I thought that was a great place to just kind of like insert it so she could kind of like, not be connected to what I'm saying. And from her just freezing, and she just collapsed in my arms and started screaming. We were walking down the hallway at this point, and she just screamed like, you probably can hear her from Arnold Palmer to Tampa. That's how loud she was screaming. And coming home, meeting all my children, it was so ironic. I know it was a God thing. All my children were at the house. My children, my godchildren, their friends, everybody who called me mom, all of them were at home in one area. And my daughter had to drive. She drove me home. And seeing my kids so excited to see us come home. Like every time we came home, it was always the kids first out the door to get our bags and get Caleb, and just, so the boys would always be like, "Mom, you want us to get, where's Caleb at? Let's get the stuff. Let's do this. What, we got to get Caleb. We're going to do all this stuff they wanted to always do." So just like that day on Father's Day, they come out, and I told my old man, I said, "I don't want to give you bad news on Father's Day." Like that would be the worst thing in the world, right? To tell, you on Father's Day that, yeah, we just lost a child. So we get home, and the kids are like, "Mom, where Caleb at? You want us to go get Caleb? You want us to go get Caleb out the car?" And I'm just sitting up there like, "Hey guys, how's everybody? Yada yada this, da 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 that." And they were like, "Why are you looking like that? What's wrong? Where's Caleb? You want us to go get Caleb?" And I said, "Caleb didn't come home with me this time." And they were like, "Okay, so when you coming home?" And I said, "Caleb's not coming home this time. Caleb's gone. He's gone home. He's not coming home this time." And to see my kids just begin to, some of them went down the hallway. The girls went one way. The boys went out the door. Everybody just was angry at one time. Like it was just something that when I saw them, I saw the hurt. I saw the pain. And it's like me losing a child at that moment, trying to rush home to get to my other children before. And if you know anything about us personally, we're not a social media family, so we don't put that kind of stuff online. We're not gonna put, "Oh, he just passed," like you see a lot of people, "Oh, so and so passed." We didn't do any of that stuff. And I told them, don't put this stuff out. I don't know how somebody found out so quick, because on our way home, somebody was calling me, trying to talk to me, saying, "Oh, I heard your son passed." Like, what? I'm just gonna say, crazy person call somebody, like, it's a baby. He was a baby. I don't care if he was 8, he was a baby. He was my baby. So that's definitely not the thing that I want to do, talk to people. And so just seeing my kids go through that hurt, nothing in this life for me matters more than being a role model, being a support system, leaving a legacy for my children. Because at the end of the day, our husbands aren't promised to us, our mates aren't promised to us, but those kids, God entrusted me. Why? He gave them to me to give life to. And so I want them at every moment of their lives to see that their mom is loving and giving and caring. And just, I wanted to be able to heal the hurt of all of them at one point, like it all at the same time when they all was here. And so when after we regrouped and got together, and we started talking about Caleb passing, and what I went through with it. There's horror stories that nobody knows. Well, of course one person knows, but a lot of people don't know the hell I had to go through and how hard it was for me doing this journey. So of course I wouldn't want to endure it again or go through the journey. But when I talked to my kids and I saw their hurt and I saw the pain, I said, there's 100,000 families out there who are battling, who have not been newly diagnosed yet, who will be diagnosed in 2021, 2022, and beyond. I cannot allow childhood cancer to just continue to be dormant, especially in the African American communities. We talk about breast cancer in our churches, in the post office, in the schools. Everywhere you go, there's pink everywhere, but you don't see gold anywhere when September comes. I don't even know where that came from. You don't see gold anywhere when it comes to September. And so I said, what can we do as a family? What can we do to make a difference? What can we do different from what other people are already doing? So it's nice. I tell people it's nice. We had Make-A-Wish. We did all the theme parks. We had all the theme parks. We had gifts. We had gift cards. We were actually blessed that we didn't have to pay 1 cent for anything. Medical bills. My husband had the best insurance, so we didn't have to pay for anything. But what about those families who did have to pay bills and mortgage? Income stopped. They were either one income or no income at all. We thought about all those things and what can we do different? So what could we do different? We could, one, raise more awareness. If you're not aware of childhood cancer, how would you be aware that September is National Childhood Cancer Awareness Month? How do you know that gold, these are the other earrings I was looking for. They're in our box. They're not inventoried, like I said, so I don't have them in the crate. But how would you know that, that's the green. This is the gold side. These are for sale too. How would you know that gold is the color for children's cancer? We gave out, we did holiday grants for Thanksgiving and Christmas. And in them, we had these little awareness tags that one of our partners, they got like little lanyards. And it tells you, it has like the different colors of awareness ribbons in there. And that's like any type of cancer, colon cancer, not just cancers, like domestic violence, all kinds of suicide, different colors. So we had those different ribbons in there. But how are you going to be aware if you don't know anybody who talks about childhood cancer? How many of you people can honestly say on here, before you got connected with us in some kind of way or saw our post or saw our lives, how many of you actually were aware of kids' cancer and how great the need for kids' cancer is? So we thought about what we wanted to do. We wrote it down. My sister said, can we come up with a acronym for the foundation? And that's where BELAC came from. I said, you can come up with an acronym, but you have to, find something that's going to fit the organization. And that's when where you get BELAC from, and its acronym with Caleb spelled backwards. we just want it to be different. And I think, like I said, in the African American community, I know nobody talks about it. I've been in church all my life, and I've never seen a church wear gold. I go to church every single, even at my own church, if I don't do something for childhood cancer in September, it won't get done. But they always have, and it's not just women who have had breast cancer. Somebody's always hosting breast cancer, so they'll wear pink, or it's a given thing on like maybe second Sunday, or one of the Sundays of the month, they're gonna wear pink. It's a normal thing in October. When September comes around, you don't see people automatically wearing gold for children's cancer unless they support us, and they get my emails to say, can you please wear gold sometime throughout your 30 days. We actually send out our ribbons, our green and our gold ribbons. We hand them out. We give them out all the time during September to help people to be aware. But that's how we got to where we are. My son Caleb was diagnosed with cancer 2011, and then he ended up passing away, and then now we're here almost 8 years later. So Wanda, that's how we started the BELAC Foundation. It was my sister speaking life into it on Thursday, June the 13th in 2013. And then right in July, right after he passed in June, Thursday, June the 13th, 2011. And then we started the foundation right in July around his birthday time. So that's how we get the 5K in July. And so, I just absolutely love it. And thank you, because I'm just now seeing Wanda. I'm just now seeing it. You see me like, if I don't have my glasses, it's just like I can see a certain thing. But thank you, because I was like, I knew I saw a picture of him, but I couldn't I couldn't think off the top of my head. Now, where did I just see that picture at? But thank you. Yes, the picture was on the mask right in front of my face. But again, that's how we started the organization. It's my heart's desire, not just for kids and families with cancer. Yes, that's the organization, but it's my heart's desire to just be a giver, period. I love to give back. I love seniors. I have 5 seniors that I work diligently with every month to give back, to help them in some kind of way or another. I don't ask them. I just do it. I just love to put smiles on people's faces. So because you saw that contagious smile that Caleb has, that's what we do. We change the lives of others one smile at a time. We, like I always said, I'm so grateful. I'm so humbled. I'm so blessed to have all the support that we get all the time, each and every month, each and every year, from so many people who don't even know us and that partner with us and that share our cause, because trust me, childhood cancer is greatly needed. Let me tell you, Wanda, I received a phone call. I was talking on the phone to a social worker in Tampa. We service the entire Florida. Like, most people don't know that. We provide advocacy, support, financial assistance for any child who's actively battling in Florida. Do you know how big Florida is? So I was talking to a social worker yesterday in Tampa, and I love to talk to social workers who are involved with their clients. And let me tell you, you talking about we asking for a minimum of $7 every Tuesday. Let me tell you, Wanda, how much she told me the bill that she was getting ready to send me for somebody's water. Don't scream. $700 water bill. Insane. Like I said, $700. There's one or two things going on over there. They're using the water for a business, or they have a bad leak, because $700, even with COVID going on, trust me, you got to have a water leak for your bill to be $700. And I'm like, that just blew my absolute mind away, to think that here's a family that's going through cancer treatments. If their water bill is $700, what is the light bill? What are their other bills? What's going on in their financial situation that, we can help them, and we only can help a certain amount. We have a cap per family, but what do we do? So that's why we get on here on Tuesdays on Giving Tuesdays, on Awareness Wednesdays, on Sharing Saturday. If we don't share, if we don't ask you to help us share, if we're not getting the support that we need, how are we able to help and assist with bills like that? That's just the water bill. I didn't say anything about any other bill, but that's just the water bill. $700, not light bill, water bill. Yes, Wanda, we are definitely, I literally have been going back and forth with the park because of COVID and all the stuff that's going on. We're definitely, we will post it. We will post the 5K. You should have got an email with all the stuff on it. I want to say whenever Monday was, the first Monday of this month. I can't think. But we will have it virtually. Here's the thing, Wanda. We will have our annual childhood cancer 5K every single year. No matter if COVID is here or not, if we have to do it virtually, then that's what we will do. We just have to come up with some different ways to fundraise when we're doing it virtually only. That's the thing. And so we went out to the park last year, just my children and I, just family members. We went out there and we did do the actual event. Because you only can have a certain number of people, the park will let you out. And we can't, like we usually are at the pavilions and things of that nature. And so we did go out there. We had a nice time. We posted pictures. Our what do you call it? Our arts and crafts lady who does our wonderful, amazing job on our scrapbook. She has the pictures. She's been working on the scrapbook pictures from 2019, which you guys are in, Wanda, which I love the pictures. And if you don't have one, I can always look it up and email it to you. But she's putting those in our scrapbook as well as just the ones from the virtual event. So yes, we will definitely have our annual childhood cancer event every single year. We have our meeting on the 21st, so we just need to decide whether we're going to put to be announced, but currently going virtually. It'll still be $25 virtually. If like early bird, the most it would probably go if we're doing virtual is $30. By the time 30, we'll just have to discuss it, but I know it'll open up at $25. Typically, our 5K opens up on January the 1st and goes through February the 28th or 29th, whichever the last day of February is. So we'll get back on track when after our meeting on the 21st. So definitely that's one of my favorite joys, is putting that event together. It's so super simple, but it's just nice to see us all come out and walk. Some people walk it twice. Some people just love the park. It's an amazing view. There's so much stuff out there. It's not hot. People think, oh, it's July, it's hot. It's never like one of those. We've never had an event where you're about to burn up and fall out. It's actually an amazing day. We're always set good. We've never rained out. So, it's just a lot that people don't know about the event. Let me think. Let me read. I should just get my glasses, but I'm a squinch. Yeah, and that's what I told her too, that she needs to probably, but a lot of times, like, she sounded really young, so she's supposed to get back with me, the social worker, and that's what I said too. Maybe they need to start asking questions, because definitely if they have a leak and they don't know it, like in the wall or somewhere, and the child has cancer, that means then now you have a leak, but you have mold growing in the wall, and so that's a whole nother just nightmare that you don't want to get involved with. But again, that's definitely like something I definitely never want to get into. Water leaks, trust me, we've had them. They were awful, and we just had walls and all kinds of stuff ripped out. But hopefully by next week we'll get it together to feel like I won't feel like we can help them, or how we can move forward and whatever. I definitely will call you, Wanda. Today is Tuesday. Tomorrow I'm actually taking a day off. I've declared it. We talked about it tonight. It's been 2020 was actually a good year for me, and 2021 has definitely been amazing so far. These first 12 days, especially like today, just being able to celebrate my firstborn, the day that I actually became a mom all these years ago. So it's been good, but my body is telling me that I need to just rest. And so tomorrow I have one task only. I'm going to do that outside of being in the actual office. That's probably it. I won't go outdoors after the one task that I have in the morning. I'm just going to rest my body, get some reading in, listen to some Sirius XM or YouTube jazz or something, just to refresh my mind for Wednesday, and then move forward for the next couple of days. But I would definitely put you on my things to do list, because we can chat back and forth. I love you so much, just for the person you are, Wanda, because you always, I don't know, you're just so supportive. You're so, the vibes that we have, you're just so loving from the day we met. You've just been so loving. So I appreciate that. So I definitely will reach out to you. And always, like I tell people like, oh, you're not gonna call. I have a to-do list, and I tell you, like, if it doesn't get done, I don't cross you off of it. So it's like I tell people, if it's too long for you, always call me. If I'm not in the office, the phone forwards directly to me. I always forward the phone calls directly to my cell phone. So but I'll definitely call you, Wanda. You don't even have to worry about that. So we can kind of brainstorm and see if you have some stuff that you can kind of, like, say, hey, did y'all think of this or that? But we'll get together on that. And thank you so much for just, being you, and definitely self-care. I need it. So, like, after I get off live, I'm not even doing inventory. I'll probably do that tomorrow, because it's something that I can just do, something light. I'll do add in the rest of the stuff. Add in the rest of the inventory. But I'm definitely taking a day off tomorrow. Self-care, self-love. We were talking about bubble baths and all of that tonight. I was like, I just need a good bubble bath. Like, I just shipped my daughter all my bubble bath, like some bubble baths and stuff like that. They're always taking my bubble baths and shower gels and stuff. So I shipped her some. I love a good, nice, hot bubble bath. So that's on my agenda for tomorrow. But anywho, for y'all who missed our who we are, how did we, what was it, Wanda? How did we start the foundation? You can scroll back. And I think I'm on my last two. I don't even know, Wanda, if I have that shirt, the other shirt. So I might not have my last two. I might just have my last one. If you've seen us in BELAC, you're our very first, oh, I do have one of each. So our very first, and this one seems big. I don't have my glasses, so hold on. Yeah, it's a 2X. So our very first bling shirts, and this is one of my visions that I had in the beginning. I always wanted a bling shirt. And so this is the shirt we had created for September, which is National Childhood Cancer Awareness Month. I can't say it enough. September is National Childhood Cancer Awareness Month. And so we make the gold stand out more. And then we have the green ribbon. The green ribbon again is for lymphoma. These are our very first bling shirts. So the green and the gold you saw later was just the shirt that she created for me for our 5K. And then we have the gold shirts that I showed you. We have these, and where it says BELAC at, if you are a parent or a caregiver who has lost a child to cancer, we put the child's first name, one name, not, some people have 5 names. We only put, like, let me see. Like, we have Patricia Moore Foxworth. So we wouldn't put Patricia Moore Foxworth all over it. We would just put Patricia or Foxworth or Moore, and then the year that they passed. And so those shirts are really nice. I have one of those as well with Caleb's name on it, and then the year that he passed. So they go on the gold shirt as well. I don't have that. That's hanging up somewhere. And then we have the regular shirt when we do events, when we go out. Same exact like the gold, but green is for BELAC Foundation, which is green is for lymphoma, which is the type of cancer that Caleb had, T-cell lymphoblastic lymphoma. And then we have the gold in the background saying this is the green is for our foundation, but the gold is for all children's cancer, period. And so those are our shirts that we have. I think that's about it in the box. I showed you, did I show you? Yeah, I showed you the green and I didn't know I had all these keychains and stuff. Yeah, so we have the green we have the green and gold keychains. I actually have a few keychains. We have The green and gold. Oh, here, Wanda. Nope, that's not it. I showed you the green and gold. I showed you the green and gold. I was trying to see. They have just like these earrings. You can get them all green, all gold, or green and gold. So that's the beautiful thing about these. I absolutely love them though. There we go. So here's the gold, here's the green, or you can get them with green and gold on both, like green on one side, gold on the other. So you can get them all green or all gold or green and gold, like one side green, one side gold. So that's how those work. And I will have all the rest of this stuff inventoried tomorrow. That'll be my only task to do tomorrow while I'm doing self-care. Yay! So I'm trying to go through the box one last time to make sure I have all of this stuff. I didn't realize I have a lot of stuff to inventory. Wanda, you like these? Do you like these keychains? So Wanda, you go on our website to purchase. We have most of these on the website. You can purchase it, all the information on belacfoundation.org, which is BELAC, Caleb Foundation. No, Caleb spelled backwards, belacfoundation.org, and there's the store right online. Or you can just, if you follow us on Instagram, because I do post these lives on Instagram, so you can direct message us on IG, or you can send us a message on Facebook here on this Facebook, not in the comments, on Facebook. You can send us a message, and then whatever item you saw, if you saw something on here or you saw something on the website, you can just ask me, do I have it in stock? Like I said, some of the stuff we have in stock. Some of the stuff, if it depends on what size you are, we might have to get it ordered for you. But either way, we still can make it happen. Keychains, things, earrings, and things of that. There we go. Look, green and gold. One side is green, the other side is gold. So I have to inventory all of these out. But Wanda, if you like this keychain, I will definitely gladly give you one of these. I'll pay for it for you and give it to you. I love these keychains. I think they're cute. So there's a keychain. I absolutely love these mugs. Okay. I'm trying to see if there's another different style mug. No, I think all the rest of the mugs are the same. So there's it's just a smaller one than the one I showed you first. It's a little smaller than the other one I just had, but they're all the same. It says BELAC on one side, and then it says childhood cancer awareness on the other side. So it's just a different format from the one I showed you earlier. And then again, I'm gonna just review these. Yeah, it's a little smaller. It's a little smaller than that one. Just gonna review these items. And I think this is a fitted. So if you're small, medium, or large, you can get the shirts in fitted. They come in fitted. These are fitted shirts. If they're large, extra large, extra large, 1X, 2X, 3X, these are those. This is a 2X. And so they come in black. Some of the shirts come in V-neck. Like the small, medium, large, I know come in V-neck. Just going back through some of the merchandise that I showed to you earlier. I'm trying to do better with showing merchandise, and it just be so much going on. I think this is a 2X too. It just be so much going on. I don't be having time to grab stuff. So I know it's better to grab it and show it so you can see it versus, you know, trying to tell you what it is and you don't really know what it looks like or any of that thing. I already put the purple pouch bag that I had out, but the purple book bag. But remember the pouches, the shirts, the hats. The hats. We do have the hats in stock. We don't have green hats in stock, even though we you can have them made. We don't have the green hats in stock. This is actually my hat. So we don't have them in stock, but we have the black hat with the green words and the gold ribbon, or the gold words and the green ribbon. And then let me see. Okay, Wanda, thank you. And I think that's it. Outside of the soaps and stuff. So we have the soap. Just going back really quick through for people who jumped on late or didn't see it, or you're still scrolling. And again, all of the lives, if you missed them and you don't want to scroll through Instagram or Facebook, they're always uploaded on our YouTube channel, which I think I'm like 4 lives off from loading them. But hey, most of them are on there. The ones that we were able to save in Savage, I'm trying to make sure that I save them to our computer hard drive first, or our external hard drive, before I delete them off of my phone from taking up so much storage. But then the soaps, again, there's soy soaps. They're not scented. So if you have sensitive skin like our family, these will work perfect for you. So they have the logo on it, or the awareness ribbon, which again, we absolutely love. We're so thankful to all of the people who work with us to make it happen with our BELAC gear and products and things of that nature. So again, it's Terrific Tuesday. It's our BELAC Giving Tuesday. If you didn't last year, if you have not taken advantage like last week, we're so thankful for everybody, Wanda and all of you guys who made your Giving Tuesday donation. Thank you. It was a blessing. For all of you all who've donated today, thank you. Again, Giving Tuesday, yes, we take donations 365, but Tuesday is just that day where we challenge you to donate a minimum of $7 to our cause each and every Tuesday, 52 weeks of the month. I think it's probably like, if it's 4 weeks in the month, that's $28, I believe. 7 times 4 is 28, but whatever. It's for a great cause. And as I always say, if you give from the heart, if you give to us, you're supporting a nonprofit that definitely gives back and does what they need to do with the funds when it comes to giving back to the families that we service. You will definitely be greatly blessed from your donations to us. I know that your money will be returned double-fold, 100-fold, because your heart is pure. You're not giving grudgingly. So we definitely want you not to just follow us on social media, but share it on your social media page. Tag us, follow us on Instagram if you do not. Yes, sometimes we do not. A lot of times, mostly everything goes on this page, but sometimes we have to post on Instagram. Most of the time it's a repeat, but some people are on Instagram and not Facebook. Some people are on Facebook and not Instagram. So we have to meet, the worldwide need. Some of our things that we post are even on our LinkedIn page, as well as our BELAC Williams. So if you are not, we have 2 childhood cancer pages, this one and then our BELAC Williams page. So if you're not a friend, you have to request us as a friend on the BELAC Williams page. But then if you want to go back and see our lives, which are typically very informative, like tonight, the BELAC Foundation on YouTube. So subscribe to our channel. Tell us what you think of our lives. Be supportive. We're 12 days in, and again, I'm super excited to see where God is having me to go, having our business to go, having all of our supporters. We're so thankful again for Saturday. We were honored for being a community leader and the work that we do in the community. So we're just thankful to be able to continue to go each and every year. And like I said, we're embarking on year 8, which you couldn't have told me 8 years ago that this is where I was going to be. Remember when my sister told me on June the 13th in 2011 that this is the vision that she saw. I was like, nah, definitely not what we're doing. So yeah, which I should have known that was the wrong thing to say, because like I said, we've did time capsules in the bottle, buried things, and then dug them back up, and everything on her list came to pass like she had said. So I'm so thankful for her listening to God and to speaking that word into my life and my heart. And I'm thankful again for God to just keep me sane enough to continue on this fight, for the families that we've met, for the families that we couldn't do this without the families that allow us to embark on their journey and share their stories and things of that nature, and share their children when we post in July and September, to just be able to say, you know what, and even the ones that are far away that interact with us, to just check on them and say, hey, I'm thinking about you. There's a lot of children that live in other states that I talk to grandma or mom or different people just to check on them from time to time to see. This year we're even embarking, we've partnered with a new partner who we're going to start doing birthday baskets for kids and things of that nature. So every opportunity that we have to raise awareness helps us get new partners, new supporters, new sponsors to do great things for us. And so we will never stop. We will never give up until the last breath in my body. We're going to eat, sleep, and drink childhood cancer awareness. So again, thank you for your love. Thank you for your support. Thank you for all of you who pour into me to just tell me to keep going, to slow down, to take a break, whatever encouraging thing that you have said to me in reference to this organization. I definitely am honored again, because Caleb was my son, and so I want him to look down from wherever he is in the sky, in the spirit floating around, and say, Mom, you know what, you're doing a great job, keep up the good work. And so it's all because of the fight that we no longer have, but I won't stop fighting for other people who are going through this. And if you watched any of our lives previously, I think around the holidays we picked up 4 or 5 new families. So just imagine, that's nothing compared to all the children in Florida who have been diagnosed with cancer and that their family needs assistance. So make sure you continue to love on us as we love on you back. If you have not received an email from us, go ahead and email us at calebwilliams201@yahoo.com. You can leave it in the comment section, your email if you want, or leave it in our messages, inbox us, and we can add you to our email list, and then we can send you out our last email that we sent out this month. But make sure you're staying connected with us. If you are a business and you have information that you need to share, a flyer or something that's going on, giveaways or anything that you're doing, email them to us, and we'll definitely share them on our social media pages with our social media family. So thank you so much for all of you doing. Oh, thank you, Wanda, for putting that on there. That's our website. I said belacfoundation.org only because for live purposes and social media, like when I'm doing TV and radio, I will say belacfoundation.org, but both of those .orgs are ours. We paid for them. So the belacfoundation.org is going to take you to Caleb Solomon Williams Foundation.org. It's just shorter to say. Yes, thank you. And yes, awareness on all social media. Don't sign me up for Twitter, Wanda, because I'm tapped out. Like, our Instagram person has bailed out on us, and so I'm doing Instagram as well for myself right now. So I'm trying to get one of my team members to take over Instagram. She's a little slow, so just pray for us and pray that after our meeting she'll get up to speed and get going with the Instagram post. So yeah, keep us in your thoughts and your prayers and all of that good stuff. But thank you again. It's been a terrific Tuesday. It's our BELAC Giving Tuesday. We love you. Yes, that's it. belacfoundation.org. Thank you. And so I'm about to hire you in a minute. Just kidding. I'm about to swoop you on. You're about to be doing Instagram stuff. But yeah, thank you so much for all that you guys do to keep us going, to keep us to continue to change the lives of others one smile at a time. So I love you. Good night. And don't forget, share, 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 dare to care. Good night. Love y'all. Love you, Wanda.